I've never been so glad for these cameras in my life.
Stop! Bad idea. Put your hands up now. That, Dick. Shot fired. Shot fired.
All of this is being recorded. Get on the ground!
Somebody secure my glasses, my body camera's on it.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Sean Larkin of the Tulsa PD Gang Unit, but most people just call me Sticks. All right, let's get this show started off in Tukwila, Washington, where officers have just pulled over a car that's missing its front license plate. Now remember, none of what you're about to see in this show was shot by a professional camera. This story was captured exclusively on 2 body cameras and a dash cam. When I started out, these cameras didn't even exist.
6 Tommy's fleeing on me. It's a male driver, female passenger.
They've totally changed the way people see policing now. Now, as you can see there, the suspects threw something out the car. PIT stands for Pursuit Intervention Technique, and it's a maneuver where officers bump a fleeing car and make the driver lose control. When she thinks the officers are distracted, the female suspect makes a run for it.
Get on the ground!
I'm sorry.
Stop! Police! You're gonna get tased! Get on the ground! Why are you guys running?
Because I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Too late now.
Oh, no.
You just put so many people at risk. You're under arrest.
Here's some keys. That looks like maybe a set of shaved bump keys.
Bump keys are a lock-picking tool, sometimes used by car thieves.
So this plate comes out of Vancouver, which is where the car's from. More likely not, it's stolen. The whole thing's full of stolen mail. She's got mail in her purse that's stolen. There's still more mail in the car. Why is there stolen mail in your purse? What's that about? Tell me the truth.
Okay, I just took a whole bunch of stack of mail from the inside of the car.
Why?
I don't know. I thought.
Were you guys stealing mail?
No.
The driver was charged with felony evading and car theft. His passenger got herself reckless endangerment and drug charges. Next up, this woman had just been arrested on suspicion of shoplifting. Now, as officers from the Lufkin, Texas Police Department looked through her bag, she sits handcuffed in the back of a squad car. It's very rare, but there are some people that are actually just nimble enough to get themselves out of handcuffs. What she in fact is doing is crawling through a small 12-inch window into the front compartment of the police car. Believe it or not, the hole in that window partition is only 12 inches wide. That's crazy that she could fit through there.
Yeah, about that. God dang!
What you're seeing here is dash cam footage from the stolen patrol car that the suspect is now driving. All right, you see there, the officer's trying to get the stop sticks out, but she got around them. Here's another pit maneuver here.
Cover, cover.
I got cover.
Now, for that joyride, she's been charged with multiple crimes, including evading arrest, unauthorized use of a vehicle, escaping custody, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Because of her antics that day, she went from a simple shoplifting charge and maybe a $500 fine to being sentenced to 45 years in prison. Our next story takes us to the south side of Chicago, where an officer and her partner have just pulled over this 41-year-old driver for a traffic violation.
Hello. Just so you know, your stop's being recorded. This is your license and insurance. We're stopping you. The plates are expired on the vehicle.
Oh. my damn girl up here with the damn place in that damn trunk. She right up at the cleaners. I was just going to get him right
Okay.
now. Right up the street.
Okay. Just give us a few minutes. I'd like to have you walk up, because I can't tell if this looks like him.
Now, that little stick you're seeing there, that's actually the top of the officer's radio that she wears. She's got some sort of an exterior vest, and that's where her radio sits at.
Mister, do you have another form of identification on you?
No.
You don't. You have nothing on you with your name on it. Debit card, credit card, anything.
No.
No? No debit card? I'm going to ask you to step out of the car first. Step in the back, okay?
Our next story takes us to the south side of Chicago, where an officer and her partner have just pulled over this 41-year-old driver for a traffic violation.
Step in the back, okay?
Heading down the alley. He went to this way. He cut through one of the yards. He might be going down the block. All right, put your hands up. I got him in the yard. Put your hands up. Put your hands up, sir.
This would have terrified me, him popping up out of nowhere like that.
Keep your hands up. Yes. Put your hands up, sir. Step up the stairs. Come up the stairs. All the way up the stairs. Put your hands in the air. Okay. Put your hands in the air. Come up the steps. Turn around. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up, sir. Keep them up. Start. Gonna tase you. Taser. Taser. Oh.
Oh, he just landed on his head.
Taser deployed.
When you get hit by a taser, it basically just completely incapacitates your body. So he can't put his hands out to break his fall.
Go, go, go! We together, one in custody. Back, we got him.
Stand up. All right, time for it.
Yeah, he probably just had the warrant. Stupid.
The runner was charged with drug possession, resisting arrest, using a bogus driver's license, and reckless conduct. Next, let's head down south to Boynton Beach, Florida, where Officer Alfredo Vargas has responded to an unusual trespassing call. This is a perfect example of the wide variety of calls captured on body cameras. He throws the jacket over the gator's head so it won't be able to see the officer grab him. You can see there on his right hand, looks like he's got a little bit of blood, maybe scraping it up on the scales of the alligator. Now, Officer Vargas put the gator in the back of his patrol car and later released it into a canal. There is no way we could have gotten that footage without a body cam. That was so cool. This time we're in Parker, Colorado. Officers have received a call about a woman acting strangely outside a credit union. They finally catch up to her a few minutes later on the highway. In addition to the 2 dash cameras, this incident was also captured on 4 body cams.
212, she just turned westbound on Lincoln.
Copy that.
And she looks like she's pulling in the parking lot. 212, she's not stopping, but she's yelling out the window. She's right in front of me.
Now this officer's coming around to do what we call a dead block because they're in a parking lot of a grocery store. Now that device they're putting around her legs there, it's called a hobble restraint.
This is a federal offense. Lawyer, please.
Right now, just you need to relax.
That basically prevents her from kicking at the officers or even trying to run.
Why are you doing this?
Because you kicked a guy in the face.
Because I don't do good with assault.
Carly, sit up. Sit up on your butt.
I need you to properly talk to me.
Okay, I'm trying to, that's why I asked you your name so I know who I'm talking to. We're all done, okay?
Hey, get this
No,
off.
no ma'am. You
I don't
put
wanna
yourself
be-
in that position. All right?
I don't like being touched.
Well, I don't like you assaulting my officers.
Well, he ripped me out of my car. I said, leave me alone.
Okay, that's not the way this works.
I want these handcuffs off so I can
No
talk.
ma'am, you are under arrest.
No, honey. Look, I don't, for no
Okay, it's
reason.
Sergeant, it's not honey.
Okay, well,
I'm
Sergeant,
showing
I
you
need-
respect. You show
I
me.
know, but that wasn't respectful at all.
Okay.
And I just got tased.
Well, let me tell you what, it is on body camera and video.
Yeah,
All right, so I want you to know that,
and
okay?
everybody's watching.
The suspect was booked on numerous felony charges. These included DUI drugs, resisting arrest, as well as a violation of bond conditions from a previous criminal case. Next up, Officer Quincy Smith of the Estelle, South Carolina Police Department has just gotten a call of a disturbance at a liquor store. Now, the footage we're seeing here was recorded by Officer Smith's eyeglasses cam, which he bought with his own money. Just to give you a heads up, this gets pretty intense.
What are you doing, ma'am?
That tree over there.
Well, what is he doing again?
He tried to snatch that man bottle of liquor, but the man jumped in the car, was trying to find him back. He got him.
Okay, I see him. Dispatch, Echo 7. I'll be out with that subject. Come here, man.
Now, what's of concern for every officer's, besides the fact this guy's not listening to what the officer's saying, directly disobeying it, he's got that right hand in his pocket. We're taught that to always watch the hands because the hands are what's going to kill you.
Stop! 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 Take your hands out your pocket! Take your hands out your pocket! If you don't stop, so I'm gonna tase you. I'm not playing with you. Take your hands out your pocket. Take your hands out your pocket! 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 Shots fired! Damn! Shots fired! Dispatch, I'm in! There's Echo Star, I'm in! I'm in! I'm Tyson. Dispatch, Help.
Attention to gunshot wound, officer down at the party shop next to the pump station.
You know, for officers, when that call does go out like that and you hear an officer down, I mean, that's one of those deals where any officer that's out there, they're going to drop, you know, what they're doing no matter what, and they're all heading that way.
I've called 911. I'm sure you're going to shoot. I've seen you after that, boy. I've seen you after it. We'll stay here with you, man. Okay, thank you, sir. Dispatch, please tell my family I love them. My name's Chief. Quincy Smith, sir. Man, where you shot at? Oh my God. Where? I'm shot in the chest. It's in your neck, man. Stay with me, man.
Quincy, you okay, baby? Yeah, Quincy!
Don't upset him, please.
Quincy, you okay, baby?
He's
You okay?
Let's just keep him calm.
Okay, Jesus.
Let's stand still, Quincy. Stand still. That's all. Let's stand still, Quincy. You shall live. In the name of Jesus. You will live.
Hey, buddy. Shot in the neck and my left arm is broken.
All right. We're going to get you taken care of, okay?
My mouth is dry as hell.
All right. Try to relax. Don't move on.
Somebody secure my glasses. My body camera's on it.
All right, I got you.
Okay, first off, just so you know, Officer Smith is okay. In fact, he's right here joining us today.
How you doing?
Quincy, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you for having me.
So, first thing I want to know is, you said you were shot, you know, a couple times. Were you wearing a vest that day?
Yes, sir. I wear the vest, but unfortunately, I got hit other places than the vest.
So you actually weren't even hit in the vest?
No, sir.
Okay, and where were you hit at?
In my neck and in my left arm and my hip.
Wow. Okay, I can see obviously you have a large scar there in your arm.
Yes, it's from the surgery marks, but this is the entry wound.
Wow.
I was out of work completely for about 1 year and 10 months, and
so you've in fact just been back out just a short time period.
Yes, sir.
Man,
yes,
good for you. Seriously, good for you. Now, from my understanding, these are the glasses you were wearing that day.
Yes, these are the original ones.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So, being that this whole thing was caught on your glasses, I'm assuming that once this went through the court process, that footage was probably instrumental in this deal.
Oh, yes.
Tell us about how that helped in that.
In certain situations, especially the shootings, a lot of people don't get to see what actually transpired. And fortunately for my incident, the jury saw exactly what happened step by step by step, and that's what ultimately made them decide to give him a conviction.
Do you know what his sentence was?
35 years.
35 years. Okay. Looking back on this thing now, is there anything that you would have done differently?
I definitely would have adjusted my tactics on how I approached him. Either, draw my weapon or use the taser a little sooner than earlier. I gave him too many chances, and that kind of caused me to almost lose my life.
Take your hands out your pocket! Take your hands out your pocket!
Man, how many times did he shoot?
He shot at me 8 times and hit me 3 times.
Wow.
The first shot hit me in the neck. I didn't know I got shot in the arm. When I was running back towards my patrol car, and I was actually trying to reach my lapel mic on my shoulder, my arm felt funny, and I kind of glanced down and looked while I was running, and I saw lower part of my arm point towards the ground and the other half of my arm point towards the sky. And I immediately started panicking right there. I knew I needed to get out of that situation and get some help on the way, because at that time, I'm the only officer working for 10 miles.
And then you hear a woman who comes up and knows you by name.
Yes.
And who was she?
That was my cousin, Charlene Cohen, and my other cousin, Judy Simmons. My aunt, she has a police scanner in her house, so she listens to all the radio traffic. And, on that day, I usually stop by and get food and eat with them, on lunch break. But I didn't show up that day, and they heard all the commotion. They didn't know it was me until, unfortunately, when they pulled up and saw me out, they laying on the ground.
So she actually heard what had happened, just didn't know it was you.
Yes, yes.
Wow, wow, wow. But man, I'm glad you're okay. It's a pleasure having you here on PD Cam with us, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, that's it for this episode of PD Cam. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.